Hey there. Why is the ladder of ascension model selling you false hope? You heard me right. Tom Matson here, Chief Movement Maker at Entrepreneur Empowerment Institute, shattering a myth that the information marketing industry, the digital entrepreneurship industry, always, always gets it wrong. And I'm going to explain why and show you how you can profit from this challenge in our industry today. That's my plan, is just to share you some insight into what goes on. So first off, what is the ladder of ascension? If you're not familiar with the term, it's basically the name for starting with a free gift, then a tripwire, then a low ticket purchase, then a next high purchase, then a medium ticket, and then maybe $1,000, maybe $2,000, then maybe down the road, 10,000 or something above that. Right? So you start low and you work your way up through the model. And that's often called the ladder of ascension. So it's easy first sale, right? It's quickly building the challenge is you need to quickly build a massive audience when you do that though. And you need to invest in automation really quickly because you're going to be pretty cash poor if you don't. There's another challenge. Small price means small value. Now, should it? No. Small price shouldn't necessarily mean small value, but in a Western society where we value what we pay for, a low price means low value. And low value means low impact or even no impact. Let's flip it around for a moment. Think about high priced and then maybe expanding down. Number one, there's no immediate need for audience building. You generate cash right out of the gate. You get high impact testimonials. And then you can wait until your value proposition is clear. That way you're scaling with cash and authority in place. All right, I want to make this even clearer for you. Let's go through the numbers on this. So imagine your goal is to make $30,000 over the next 3 months. All right, let's just say over the next 90 days, you want to make $30,000. In the low price model, let's use a $500 offer. And there are many people that suggest lower, much lower than that. But let's just use that to sort of punish this model, my advice, a little bit more, because it's still pretty powerful. $500 offer, okay? $30,000 over the next 90 days. That means you need to get 60 clients at $500 each to do $30,000, right? That's 20 clients a month. You take 60 divided by 3, you get 20 clients a month. That's basically one client every business day. Now, in the middle of COVID times, every day is a business day, so it might not be quite that, but normally you work about 20, 22 days a month. So call that 20 clients a month or one every single business day. And if you're closing 1 in 3 of your presentations, which is pretty normal, that would be 3 sales conversations every single business day to make that work. In the high ticket model, and by the way, we define high ticket as starting at $10,000. We have programs that are $25,000, that are $100,000. We have clients that have programs that are $250,000. Our Chief Operations Officer, David Kellum, is developing a program at $1 million with a $10 million promise. But most of the programs are in the $25,000 range. So $10,000 is literally the low end of high ticket programs, if you will. So let's use that. Okay. So $10,000 offer to earn $30,000 over the next 90 days. Most of you could do the math, right? 10,000 into 30,000 is 3. That's 1 a month. 1 a month. 1 a month. Which, by the way, if you're closing 1 in 3, and in our model, we close about 1 in 3, our clients close about 1 in 3. That means 3 sales conversations per month. 3 sales conversations per month instead of per day. If you're like most of the people that we meet, you want to spend your time and energy working with your clients, not doing sales conversations all the time, right? That's what most of us want to do. And so just imagine the massive difference in your lifestyle if you start with a high ticket program. Now, most people, when they hear this model, go, well, that's fine, but you can't sell a high ticket program first. And there are many things that we do in our model to make it easier to sell a high ticket program. And I want to talk about those briefly. The first is we always guarantee results, right? Typically, we ask for 25% upfront and then 25% when they're making money, and then the last 50% when they're crushing it. If it's a six-figure program, like our $1 million book launch program, there are 4 payments instead of 3 payments, and we start with just 12.5% down, and the other 87.5% is linked to results. So when you have the confidence in your program and the confidence in your systems, and you can guarantee results, it becomes so much easier to sell it, number one. Number two, by charging high dollars, you're able to provide skills, accountability, and mentorship, not just the training. And this is crucial, because if you just provide the training, when you just sell a course, the average is a 3% completion rate. Now, you may not have heard that before. You may have heard that before, but that's the average in our industry is 3% will complete the courses. With the program side, you can be like the amazing Wendy Lifton-Dibner, the queen of impact, who gets 93% completion. But she builds in literally 18 overlapping strategies that build skills, accountability, and mentorship into her model. And she's not even satisfied at 93%. She's a rock star. She's who we're modeling in all of our programs. So you build in systems of skills, accountability, and mentorship. So there are success partners, accountability partners. There's mentorship, there's group coaching, there's a mastermind, there's built-in multiple layers so that you can ensure your clients actually get the results. And then you link the pricing to that, so your pricing and their pricing is aligned, your outcomes and their outcomes are aligned. So here's an example. I don't need to teach you about screening and qualifying when it's your money linked to the result. You're not going to let someone in that's completely unqualified for your program if you're guaranteeing results. You're going to make sure they're a really good fit for your program. Same thing we do. And as a result, screening and qualifying happens naturally, which means you get better people in your program that are better suited to get the results. So you start with the high ticket program. Now, what we've figured out to do is, rather than do webinars or some low ticket conversion strategies, we developed 3-hour deep dive trainings. We call them master classes. And in the master class, we teach our entire model best we can in the 3 hours. Best we can. Can't do it all in 3 hours, but we teach as much as we possibly can. And then we say, okay, now you know what to do. You know what to do. If you're one of those people that can just run with it, you've got the full blueprint. On the other hand, if you need help, if you're part of the large group of people that need help to get things done, here's how we can help you. And it's super classy. It's super honorable. You don't need any fake scarcity. You don't need any neuroassociative commands. By now, you're thinking it's time to claim your destiny. And you slip the words "by now" in there. Ooh, tricky, right? You don't need any of that. You're saying, here's the plan. Here's the whole model. Oh, would you like help? Here's how we help you. Super classy, super easy. We have other trainings on how to do master classes, and then all of our master classes are free. So we encourage you to track us down through the site you're seeing this on, and we'll get you some master classes so you can see how it's done. It's an absolute game changer for you. It's a game changer for your clients. Start with a high ticket program. Start with a high ticket program. Throw away the Ascension model, and you'll have cash flow, you'll have impact, and you'll have the ability to scale your business hiring professionals instead of amateurs. All right, we'll see you on the next video.